In fact, Pete, they were just telling me every time they see something pop up on the radar or hear you talking about it, they are extra attentive in light of what happened. And it's pretty clear 2 years on, this community is still feeling the effects of that storm. Frank Hefner, you're the emergency management coordinator for Jack County. Tell me about that afternoon in terms of the challenges you were facing in the tough calls you had to make.
Well, that day, whenever we got the notice from the National Weather Service that there was a tornado warning that was issued, we went through and we were just started initiating our emergency operation plans. We had our first responders that went out and started doing some spot checking. Thing is we could not see what was actually hitting us.
It was rain wrapped.
It was rain wrapped. We knew that there was a storm rolling in. We knew that, yes, we're under a tornado warning, but we didn't quite understand exactly what was happening until we had some apparatus that was positioned just right on the edge of town, and they were the first ones to see the damage.
And you made that call to say all the schools got a shelter in place. Let me ask you, Frank, in terms of recovery, where does the community stand right now?
We stand in very good shape. Matter of fact, within a 2-year period, we've been able to actually probably get to 95% recovery of all of our folks that met criteria. In order to get that recovery done. We still got a few homes that are being rebuilt by insurance. Others that did not meet criteria on insurance standards, we've been able to get disaster recovery groups in to help us here.
And real quick, one big lesson that you learned that other cities can take away from?
One big lesson is communicate. Communicate with every stakeholder you have. Have that line of communication with the first responders, whether it be schools, back to the homes, to the families, and listen to whatever's coming after you as far as from the National Weather Service, from your county government. Just listen to what they're saying.
All right, good advice. Frank Hefner, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Glad to see the recovery here. We'll send it now back.